Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. I hope you're all doing well today. I've got an American IPA for you, and it's from one of my favourite breweries in the world. It's Arbor, and it's a can of their Rocketman American IPA, coming in at 6% ABV. This one was kindly sent to me by one of my subscribers. You know who you are. Thank you very much for that. Really do appreciate it. Arbor Ale's coming out of Bristol. Incredible brewer, really, just they're knocking out some incredible stuff, and I love the fact they're doing them in these pint cans as well. Really cool beer, simple artwork, black matte rough finish to the can. It's just, it feels good, feels like a proper beer. So this American IPA, very brief description of it, says it's a full flavoured and seriously drinkable American IPA brewed with Mosaic and Citra hops. And that's about all she wrote. So let's get this American IPA out of the can, into me trusty Paul's beer review glass, and see if it's any good. I'm almost, you know, it's going to be good because it's Arbor, and I've yet to have. I've never even had an average beer from Arbor. Truth be told, everything they do is bang on. I mean, look at that. I'll leave that there for now. Yeah, massive pint can. I might have to pull that back a little bit because it's taken over the screen. So yeah, Rocketman, and there it is. I mean, look at that. That's got a solid 3 finger, just under, of creamy looking whitehead on it, hazy as you like, lovely orange look to the beer, and that head is going nowhere. The quality of the beers, I cannot praise this brewery enough. You almost wait for a bad beer. You wait for that luck to run out. And Arbor are just one of them breweries where it doesn't seem to be happening. They just continue to make good beer after good beer. That head is going nowhere. That's solid. That's staying exactly where it is. So I'm going to give it a bit of a wriggle. I might struggle to get much of an aroma through that head, but let's give it a go anyway. You're getting a very nice sort of peach and tropical fruit aroma. Has kind of a peachy yogurt, slight creaminess to it. I don't think there's any lactose being added to it. No, it literally says malted barley and wheat has gone into this one. Nothing else. It smells very clean. Tropical fruit, peachy apricot aroma, slightly citrusy. It smells gorgeous. I'm going to get stuck in. Cheers. Oh. That's nice. Nice beer. Quite bitter, this one. Very smooth mouthfeel, very gentle mouthfeel, very light carbonation. Lots of kind of peach, mango on the flavour. Bit of pineapple, mango, bit of peach. And it's got a nice kind of biscuity malt character, mid-palate as well. But it's quite bitter. There's almost a citrus bitterness to it. It carries through, and it comes early. Mid palate, the bitterness really rises. Get a citrusy, bitter citrusy rush from the hops. Say it's Citra hops in it. It's a lot of Citra hops has gone into this one. So I'll get a bit more into this. It's got a lovely, creamy, smooth mouthfeel. Really good juice of the hops. You're getting that tropical aroma from the Mosaic, and the peachy aroma from the Mosaic, and then the citrus from the Citra hops really comes through on the flavour. Lovely, creamy mouthfeel. Really good body to it. Excuse me. And the Citra hops, the bitterness of the Citra hops really comes through. and it's long as well. It's got a long flavour. So it combines the mosaic and the citra hops really well. That combination of tropical and citrus flavours is lovely. Lovely mouthfeel, and that bitterness. The fact that it's a prolonged bitterness, it gives this beer a very full drinking experience. You're getting all the fruit. All the fruit you expect from the mosaic, and all the citrus you'd expect from the citra. So it tastes fresh, it tastes smooth, it's creamy, and then you get a nice big bitter edge to it as well, which makes it a very complete, very balanced IPA. It's banging. There's another thing I like about Arbor beers, or Arbor ale, should I say. They're to the point, if that makes sense. You know what you're going to get with Arbor. The thing I've noticed with Arbor ales is you get what it says on the tin. There's no mistaking. What they tell you, what is written on that can, is exactly what you're going to get in the flavour of the beer. You just know where you stand with Arbor ales. If what's written on the can sounds like you're going to enjoy it, if you read it and you think, yep, that's one for me, you will enjoy it. They don't mess about. Their beers are absolutely fantastic. The quality in every single Arbor ale I've ever had has been obvious. It's been there as soon as you pour it into the glass, as soon as it hits your tongue. It's just cracking. It's unmistakably mosaic and citra hops in that, and they marry well, beautifully in this beer. And that bitterness at the back end in particular, I mean, it comes up mid-palate, to be fair. The citra hops are really quite pronounced in this beer, and they continue, and the lingering bitterness to this is really satisfying. Really satisfying. It's a citrus bitterness, and all that mosaic hop input, the tropical fruit, all comes at the beginning, and it blends beautifully as the bitterness from the citra takes over. It's lovely. It's just a really, really good IPA from Arbor, and I didn't really expect anything different, to be honest. Why would you? Rocketman by Arbor. American IPA with mosaic and citra hops in it. It's a worldie. It's an absolute smasher. And once again, Arbor, they've hit the bullseye. Again, thank you very much again to my subscriber who sent me these. I love you. Thank you very much. Arbor can do no wrong. Brilliant brewery. Check them out. Is their website on here? It should be. It really should be. arborales.co.uk. Cannot recommend giving those guys a visit enough. Brilliant, brilliant brewery. Based out of Bristol in the West Country. Brilliant brewers. One more. Smooth, creamy, peach, mango, slight pineapple flavour, tropical fruit. Then here comes the citra. Citra hops take over. Slight carbonation rush, slight biscuity malt character in the mid palate as the citra rises. And at the end, it really gives a nice bitter kick right at the end. That's a perfect IPA. Beautifully balanced, lovely body to it. It's a banger, and it's a 10 out of 10. Arbor ales. I don't think I've given a brewer more 10 out of 10s on this channel than these guys. They just know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They don't mess about with their beers. They're absolutely spot on. So it's a 10 out of 10 for Arbor and their Rocketman. Go check that one out. Fantastic beer. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you have. And until my next one, you take care.